Well, thank you guys for coming on the red carpet round table.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
for
us.
having us.
You're
Go
very welcome. Can you tell everyone about yourself? Each will go, whoever wants to go first.
ahead, Gabe.
Well, my name is Gabe. I'm from Houston, Texas. I own and operate two businesses. One is safety and construction, and the other is med spa. So I do Botox, I do fillers and threading, and on the side, I do some modeling and do some acting.
And oh, go ahead. I was going to ask another question, but would you please introduce yourself as well, Minnesota?
Sure. Hi, my name is Vanessa Vargas. I live in Dallas, Texas. I am a full-time nurse. I also do some acting and modeling as well. And I enjoy fitness activities, going to concerts, of course, acting and modeling, and just having a good time.
That's good. And what got you guys, both of you, into the entertainment industry?
Okay, well, I started off in modeling. I was just doing an event. I got asked if I wanted to do some modeling for a car show. This photographers were coming in from California and they needed some models to model these classic cars. So I've always wanted to model, but I've never done it. I was just always the one growing up, like liking to make photo shoots and stuff in my bedroom. And so anyway, I've always liked to take pictures, and I've been told that I've been photogenic, but I never really got to really, try it. So I got this opportunity. I did it. I loved it. And then it was just kind of like everything just happened after that. Photographers were, inboxing me, wanting to do photo shoots with me. And I just like, I didn't expect this, but anyway, it came and it really came at a good time in my life. Because I was post-divorce and I kind of needed something to, keep me busy and keep me going and, make me feel alive again. So, yeah, this is what happened. And then, um, as far as the acting part, I have some friends that are actors, and I always go to the red carpet premieres and watch their movies. And, I thought they kind of inspired me. And so I was like, you know what, let me try this. It's kind of fun. So I tried it and I liked it. And yeah, I just continued to, I want to get more into it now. So I'm always trying to learn new things, and acting is something that I want to learn more.
Absolutely amazing story. Um, being in the entertainment industry is fun, it's challenging, and it lets you, what do you call it? Let you play like a child,
Hmm.
because you get to play different roles. And
Hmm.
that's one thing about the entertainment industry. And so, um, I in for both of you, um, you know, I know you guys have an upcoming project. Is that correct?
Correct.
Um, who wants to go first and tell about it?
It's
Um,
Bonnie's project. I'll give it to her.
yeah, I don't know. Where do you want me to start? There's so much to tell on this. It's just like, very exciting for me. I guess I could start off on how maybe the vision started, maybe. Um, I just had this vision. I don't know, for some reason, I was going to do a photo shoot with this car. And I was like, you know what? Let me do a video because I really want to do like a video of me driving this car and kind of like kind of how when you drive and you're thinking about things that's going on in your mind or your life, and you kind of just get lost in the drive. Um, so that's what this I came up with this movie because my kid's father passed away a couple of years ago, about 2.5 years ago. And even though we were divorced, it was very difficult because, we were married for 15 years and built a life together, had 2 children, and so forth. So when he passed, I felt like a part of me died as well. And, like I said, the modeling and the acting has really kind of been my therapy throughout this. And so I wanted to bring to life um, what I went through and the feelings and the stages of grief. And this car is going to be like the healing point in the movie. And I just kind of wanted to show a little love story and how
Hmm.
sometimes, we never plan or think how things are going to end. We just live it in the moment and we never know, we're not promised tomorrow. And sometimes we really don't stop and think about that, and I just wanted to do this movie to just show my journey. Also, maybe have other people realize what it's like to go through, when you're grieving a death. And I'm hoping it can help other people. So, I really want to inspire others that there is hope after a death or
Hmm.
divorce or whatever. A divorce is just as painful almost as a death. And so, there is hope. And sometimes when you think it's the end of the world, you really find new things in yourself that you didn't know you had. And I feel like my journey has been so therapeutic, and I'm so thankful that I got into the modeling and the acting because it's been my therapy all these years. And it made me really meet some really great people and lifelong friendships, like Gabe, I was a fan of Gabe's for many years with his modeling, and he kind of went missing in action
Well,
for a while. And
so I gotta ask Gabe,
yeah.
what, how did you decide, and how did you decide and figure out this is the role and this character was for you?
Wow, that's that's a good question. Um,
Because I know, pardon me, because I know a lot of actors and actresses in this entertainment industry. Um, when you read a script, um, it takes a moment to realize if this is the role you want to take. And I know
right,
some actors who take to read the script and they get so drawn into the role, female
right.
or male. So for you, Mr. Gabe, what drawn you when you got the script? I gotta ask this, and I ask almost everybody this. When you got the script, what really drawn you into this role and what made you decide to say, you know what? I want to audition for this role and I'm gonna go for it.
Oh man, it's funny you asked that. At the moment, I was going through a separation. So 5 year marriage, and I was just going through it. On social media, I might have expressed a little pain through it, but when Vonnie had reached out to me and told me about the role, she also mentioned this might not be a good time for you, but I would think you're perfect for this role. And she even mentioned it's in Dallas and maybe it'll be good for you to get away for a little bit. And so I was pretty much drawn to it even before reading the script because it felt like just a perfect time. So when I asked about the character, when I asked about the script, it was a husband, and it was, I was like, oh Lord. I mean, I saw it as a challenge because am I going to be able to accomplish this? Especially being able to accomplish it without cracking, without breaking, so I'm always up for a challenge, and I felt like, you know what, this would help me bring more passion into the scene and into the character because I mean, I know how to be a husband. I know how to be a good husband. So I think that's what drew me into it because of the challenge and of course the beautiful Bonnie, being the wife in the movie. It was like, all right, let's do it. Sign me up.
So,
That's what you said. You said like, let's do it. And I'm like,
Let's do it.
yay.
so Gabe,
Yeah.
Gabe, what was the most difficult part in the scene for you?
So there's a kissing scene,
I knew you were gonna say that.
and I thought it's gonna be the first woman in 6 years that I've kissed other than my wife. So I was like, do I still got it? I mean, I don't know. I had to get my breath mint, my chapstick. I was like a little nervous, but
I warned him though. I
I
did
don't know.
warn
How
him.
did I do, Vonnie? Did I do okay? What do you think? Did I do all right?
Yeah, it was good. I
You
mean,
know,
it was.
I want to ask both of you, what was the most challenging aspect for the role in this? What was the most impact that made both of you grow even more individually?
Ooh. I
Um,
mean, both of us going through a loss, Bonnie with, death and me with the marriage. I think, just dealing with I mean, because death is the loss of a person, whether it's spiritual, whether it's in a relationship, whether, it's a divorce it is a death. It's a death in a relationship. So I think we were both kind of going through that. Vonnie in a different level, in a more extensive level, because it's the death of her husband. But I think what helped me grow, and I'm sorry if I'm taking this answer from you, Vonnie, but I just feel like personally it helped me grow because we made something beautiful out of it. You know,
Hmm.
it's
And if
it's
you
something tragic, but we made something beautiful from it.
and if you mind me asking this, um, and you can answer this or you don't have to, but I want to say, would you say it brought healing for both of you?
Yes, definitely. Well, me personally, Bonnie, what do you think?
yeah, it has, when you turn a tragedy into something beautiful, it just gives it a different feeling, you know. Um, so you can use your story to help others. So, I think yeah, it's been a very healing. And then, of course, meeting Gabe and kind of actually helping him through what he's going through, because I've been there. So, it's really been a great, honestly, I feel like God sent me to him and him to me, um, to do this because we really just make magic together, honestly. And I just so excited because I can't really wait to see the movie myself because I know it's a beautiful movie.
And um, you know, it it's good. Personally for me, that it's bringing healing to anybody who is going to be watching this.
Hmm.
And and it's good to tell stories out there because we as yourself and for both of you is storytelling. We're telling stories and and you know if I'm trying to find the right word, but like trauma and emotional, letting the tears out,
Yeah.
bringing family together and saying, you know what, let's come together and love each other. Also, it's great for friends and strangers
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
reach out to your neighbors or anybody to, let them know we're here for you. Because I mean,
Yeah.
that's the one thing about what we as, again, I'm not an actor, but again, like we as yourself who are actors who are making stories to let people know that healing can happen, but also I I will say this for myself is that every individual takes healing differently.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh
Yes, I
yeah.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think no, and I don't want to say I think. I believe your film is going to heal people. And we hope, I say we, because
Yeah.
I'm part of the entertainment industry, but we hope
Right.
that we are changing one person or a couple people in the movie theater or at home when they're watching it. You're hoping it changes someone to
Exactly.
love your family member even more. Like you said,
Correct.
Vanessa, life is short. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, the next day.
Yeah.
And we don't know what they're going through.
Right.
Exactly.
And that is 100% truth. As myself, who is a mental health advocate,
Okay.
um, and I will open up, I've lost friends to suicide. So,
Mm.
um, for me, it's always it's be kind to one another,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
be kind, um, and smile, and it's always important to reach out to people, if you're in the entertainment industry or not. It's always important to call a friend, check up on a friend. Hey, let's have coffee for 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, for both of you, you don't know if they're dealing with a death in the family. You don't know if they're going through a divorce. You don't know if they had a fight at home. You don't know any of that stuff. And it's very important that, your film, I believe, is going to help people because it's going to bring healing,
Yes.
to bring peace.
Yeah. And that's what I want. So much going on these days, and there's a lot of toxicity going around, and even families as well, and relationships, whatever. And I was just so thankful that the day that he passed away was in a car accident. Um, he called me and he was just wanting to talk to me, and kind of part of my mind, was like, oh, like, what does he want, But then I was like, you know what? He just wants to talk. So we had a very good conversation. And then 4 hours later, I get a call that he was in a car accident and passed away. And I'm just so thankful that I was, we had our last conversation was good and that we were at peace.
And that's one thing I want to say is that we always, for us as an individual human being, we always want to bring peace. We always want to bring love to our friends, our family members. And shout out for you, Vanessa. You are making and made, um, in both of you for being in a really difficult film. Um, both of you are going through difficult times, and in tears and sweat and
Mhm.
emotionals, making this
Yeah.
is going to show off in the film. to let people know your journeys, your testimonies,
Hmm.
and it's very important. That comes back to what I was saying. It's storytelling. Again, storytelling.
Yes.
If we do not have films, if we do not have TV shows, we are not storytelling. We cannot change anybody. So, this was the question I'm going to ask for both of you. What do you hope the audience will learn from this film? Whoever wants to go first, please go.
Go ahead, Gabe.
Appreciate the person you're with, and I'll leave it there. Bonnie, if you want to take it from there, but I would say
Yeah.
appreciate the person you're with.
Yeah. I mean, just love your loved ones. Show them love, and like I said earlier, it's like, just show love, and none of us are perfect, and not judge others, and just love them for who they are, love people for who they are. And this world is just a place full of just so much hate and division now. And we just need a lot of love in this world, a lot of hurt people, and just show love to everybody, because you just never know when if that's gonna be the last time you ever see him or talk to him again.
Hmm. Very true. Love,
Mm-hmm.
love. That's the key word. Love.
Yep. Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Me
know, and
personally, I've had a good support system, and Bonnie included in that support system when it comes down to being able to talk to somebody, being able to reach out to somebody. Of course, I have my mom and my sister, my cousins, and I'm real family oriented, so I have family that are there to help lift me up. But it gets me to thinking about the people that don't have that. There's a lot of people that don't have that support system, and the people that are supposed to love them the most are the ones that are causing them pain. So hopefully for them, those people watching, they could see that there's hope, and they could find somebody that they could talk to reach out to. I would encourage that. Have a good support system. If it's not with your loved ones or the people around you, you got to find the right people that are going to be there for you.
100%.
Yeah, and even I was going to mention even counseling. I did grief counseling after this, and I didn't. It made me feel like I wasn't so alone. Because sometimes when you're going through things, you feel so alone, and you don't really want to bother people about what you're going through, because they got their own problems. And so, yeah, the grief counseling helped me. And of course, my sister, she had lost her husband about 7, 8 years ago. So she kind of understood what I was going through. So, when you're going through things, sometimes you just feel very alone, and you feel like nobody is there for you.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, you have a friend or somebody that's going through something, even if you just listen to them, just call and check up on them, just say hi or whatever,
Amen.
Just those little things can mean so much.
Amen. Call and check
Mm,
up on them. See how they're
yes.
doing. That's
Mm-hmm.
100% true. I
Yes.
gotta ask, is there any other upcoming project you two are going to be working on?
I don't know. We haven't we haven't talked about it, Gabe. I mean, honestly, I would be definitely down to do work with Gabe. He's been an amazing co-star, and he's just been such a go-getter. And even though I really applaud him for being able to do this for me, despite what he's going through. Not just anybody could do this. And I'm telling you, Gabe is a go-getter. So I would love to work with him again. So who knows what the future brings, but we shall see.
Thank you
Well,
for that, Bonnie.
hmm
you never know. And you two, you never thought you'd be in the entertainment industry, correct?
Never. I mean, I'm just a small town girl from Oklahoma. You know, I had moved to Dallas and I was been a nurse all my life. And it's just crazy how, you know, God puts people in your
Hmm.
life, you know, and He's just been putting people in my life and everything. And it's just been such a great.
Yeah,
So I think that's where He had, you know, He wants me, you know. And so, I mean, I'm definitely down to do some more work. And I really want to do more movies like this because I also am a domestic violence survivor as well. And I also thought about doing a movie related to that as well. So the movies I do want to do are want to be inspirational movies. I don't want it just to be a movie. I want it to be a movie with a lesson, something that's going to help somebody else.
Well, that's good. And your testimony shows if you want to be in the entertainment industry, anybody can do it. So
definitely.
anybody can do it, right? You're
Yeah,
a nurse and you're showing it. If if your dream was always to be an actress or an actor, go for it. We only live once. Go
that's right.
for it. Just do it.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times, family or the closest people to you are not going to support you. But if you know it makes you happy, you enjoy doing it, don't stop. I'm so
Amen.
thankful that I did not stop. I was told I was too old to be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this because I'm a mom. You know, my kids are grown now. But, you know, I'm so thankful that I never stopped believing in myself and my dream because I just thought, you know, if she can do it, why can't I? You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people don't really find out what they really want to do until later in life, you know, because, you know, I got married young, had kids and everything. I was focusing on my family all these years. And then now that, you know, my kids are grown and everything, I've been able to like really do the things I've always wanted to do. And it
Mm-hmm.
brings me so much joy and peace and happiness in my life. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going.
Yes, for both of you, keep going. And the one thing um about the entertainment industry is um, I'm a big fan of Instagram. We have a community, we're all the actors around any state around the world. We support each other. We are there. We are connecting, you know,
Hmm.
and that's what I call a family.
Exactly.
Even though your real family's not supporting you,
Yeah,
any age who's getting into the entertainment industry, I say, don't worry. You have a family.
you
It's the
do.
Yeah,
Instagram.
Yeah,
And you'll be surprised how many actors may be living in your community.
hmm,
And
exactly.
that's my thing. Or the next town. They could help you. Hey,
Yeah,
get a role. Hey, we're looking for this actor. Hey, we're looking for
right.
this. That to me is so empowering,
Yes.
inspiring, and keeps the courage. And that's the thing, and that's why, and truthfully, you don't need a degree to be an actor.
Right.
You really don't. So, and that's the one thing about I always tell people in the entertainment industry, who are beginners, you look at A-list actors, you look at who are in Hollywood. Some of them don't have a degree, and then if some of them do, you'd be surprised, like, wait a minute, she has a degree in what? But she's acting. You know, it shows you that. It shows you go for it. Keep going, keep fighting. And and it's like a courage. It's like a passion. If it's like if you love what you're doing, you go for it. And
yes,
I always say, don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody. So That's my big encouragement for Gabe and Vanessa is always do keep doing this, keep making more films because for anybody who's out there listening or anybody who's going to be an actor, this is the this is what you love doing. If this is what
Hmm.
you love doing,
Hmm.
go for it.
Right.
And it's unfortunate there are people, and yes, I have to say, some family members don't want to support you, but that should not discourage anybody.
Right.
I always tell people, make your own Instagram account. Put reels on there. Go to the bathroom, record yourself. Have a group of friends. Make a 30-second video of reel about your acting. Put it on Instagram.
Hmm.
Bam. You're getting yourself out there.
Hmm.
Follow actors. Connect with your community. Connect with other actors from other states. And that's the way you can get your name and your image. I mean, I hate to say image, but it's the truth. Who you are.
Yeah.
But also be true to yourself in this entertainment industry. Don't try to be anybody else. You,
Yeah.
you want to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you be true to yourself, you're set. You're set.
Believe in yourself,
Yes.
as well, I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of naysayers, but you know what? Don't
When
let
you
that
when you
stop
go
you.
to audition, and both of you know this, like you're auditioning for roles, right,
Hmm.
Gabe? And
Hmm.
everybody, it is it is like you're gonna get a lot of no's,
Hmm.
but I
Yeah.
always a lot of actors can tell me it's not me. You're not fit for this role. That's what everybody needs to remember.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
no matter how many no's you get, all you need is just that one yes that could change your
Hmm.
life.
Amen,
Exactly.
Gabe. Amen. That is
Hmm.
that is the truth. You know, you live in Chicago, Gabe. Um, Chicago, by the way, the industry is growing there. You got Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and the shows are still going and still
Right.
going. And it it's a testimony, um, especially in Illinois area. The film industry is growing. You look at
Right.
Dallas, the film industry is growing.
But
But
let me stop you right there because I need to clear something up. I
yes,
am in Illinois, but I'm working at a construction site, but I'm from Houston, Texas.
oh,
Texas. And that's growing. And that's growing. So
sorry, correct me.
yeah,
But
yeah.
again,
Yeah, we should have
you
cleared
live
that
in
up,
Illinois,
right?
but you're from Houston, Texas. But again, look at the industry
Yeah,
growing.
it's growing. Dallas just built I don't know if sure they're just built or they built a huge studios,
Mm-hmm.
because they're filming Landman out here
Yes,
in Fort Worth, and I have some friends that are extras in there and everything,
that's
and
amazing.
so the film industry is growing in Texas because the weather is, usually pretty good
Mm-hmm.
out here. It's cheaper to film as well, and it's easier to film around here. I mean, literally, when we filmed our scenes, I mean, we just went to this church and filmed the wedding scene, and we didn't get no permission or nothing. We just filmed it really quick, and
Yeah,
it worked out great,
yeah,
and everybody's been so easygoing out here. At the bar scene that we filmed, the owner let us use her bar to, they didn't ask us for nothing. They let us do the scenes at the bar we needed, with no problem at all. And so, yeah, it's been I'm very, very thankful for the people out here in
yeah.
Dallas.
Shout
Amazing.
out to Dallas.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah, they
amazing.
really
So,
helped us out. Hmm.
I'm gonna ask both of you, what's your dream role?
Ooh, you know what? I think my dream role, I mean, I always wanted to play a gangster. You know, I always wanted to play like Queen of the South. I'm
How
a
about you,
big fan
Gabe?
of the Queen of the South. So something like that, I think that'd be one of my dream
I can
roles.
see that. I can see that. Yeah, you'll be a
Yeah.
good fit.
Yeah, I like to be, like what's the lady's name in Queen of the South? The cartel lady.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name anyway. Yeah, I would want to be the leader.
And Gabe, how about you?
Oh, I'm probably opposite of that. I'm more of a rom-com type of romantic movie. I don't know. I just it's something that has to do with romance. I'm a hopeless romantic myself, so I think being in a role that I'll be able to express that, I think would be suiting.
Amazing. That's wow, that's interesting, Vanessa. I didn't know you want to play that role.
I thought, I can play, the good girl and everything, but, I kind of want to play a bad girl for her. Try it
Mm-hmm.
out.
Wow. So, both of you, where can people see your film and when is it coming out?
Okay, well, I will be doing a red carpet premiere here in Dallas, Texas. There's not a date set yet because we're still under production. I got one more scene I have to film, and then we still got to edit. But my goal is to try to have it out by mid-November, and I will announce everything once it's all, edited and ready to do the premiere, and then I will definitely let everybody know on my Instagram. So if you are not following me on Instagram, you can follow me at the official underscore Vani underscore V. Um, and I will be posting. I mean, I post almost every day something about it. So I'll keep everybody posted. So follow me on Instagram.
And Gabe, I didn't mean to cut you off in the very beginning. Can you tell everybody what got you into the entertainment industry?
You know, once I saw that poll, I just knew. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Um, it was actually from a friend of mine. He wanted to get into photography, so he bought himself a camera and reached out to me and asked, "Hey, do you mind if I take some pictures of you?" And he's a high school friend, and he's like, just professional, right? And I said, "All right, yeah, no problem." And I was working out a little bit at the time, so we did a little shoot together. He posted it on Facebook and Instagram, and a few photographers that he knew started reaching out to me and asking me if I'll be willing to model for them. And then I just jumped off from there. Been in some music videos, thanks to Jessica Jeans with Up Above Entertainment. Have to give her a shout out because she put me in videos with Baby Bash, with Little Flip, and worked out in that industry. So 2020 came around and pretty much slowed everything down, but I think now it's time for a comeback.
Amazing story. Amazing story about um, you two getting into the entertainment industry and making a film, and it's going to impact a lot of people. So I'm so proud of you, both of you.
Thank you.
Where can people find you on social media?
Well, just Facebook, you can just look under Vani Vargas, and that's Vani Vargas. On Instagram, it's the official Vani, Vani underscore V underscore.
And Gabe? It's my last name and my first name. So it's Ayala Gabriel 80, and that's on all platforms, Facebook, and Instagram and TikTok. Ayala Gabriel 80.
Wow. Well, thank you for both of you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, and I would love to have you both back on again soon and
Sure.
do a recap of the film after your red carpet.
Let's definitely do
I would
that.
love it. I
I'm
would love that.
down.
Yeah,
It was
Yes,
let's do
fun.
it. Let's do it.
100%, 100%. Well, Gabe, by the way, the hat on you looks really cool.
Thank you. You know, I wore it just for you. You know,
I'm gonna tell you, Gabe, he's got some style. This man,
just don't
he
ask me to stand up because it's just from the waist up.
No, the
you're a mess.
the hat, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's got that look, and that's what made him perfect
I
for
got a
the
few.
role.
Yeah.
Because
To
the
be
role,
For the role is a little bit more like this, though. You know, little
yeah,
do a little cholo style for the role.
right. You could be police detective and wearing that hat in the next role.
Hey, I like that. That's a good idea. Little Dick Tracy or something.
Just like you could be the next Sherlock Holmes.
There you go.
Latino style.
Sherlock Holmes. Little eyepiece.
Hmm. Well, thank you for coming on. I look forward to speaking with you both again soon.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. And
thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good
All right.
night.
good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.